I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is September the 10th, 2023. And today I'm going to do a guided reading on Roger Stone. And I found this article, it's from The Guardian. It was published in October 2022, actually the 15th. And it is by a Martin Pengelly. I think that's the correct pronunciation. I really don't know. I thought this would be interesting to read to give a background on him. And so there's some use of certain language that I cannot repeat. But there's actually a video clip too of Roger Stone making this call. So in this video released by the Danish filmmaker who provided footage to the January 6th committee, Stone, furious he will not be pardoned for his activities around the Capitol attack, is seen to call Ivanka Trump an abortionist bee, quote unquote. The Republican operative also says Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump's husband, he says that he has an IQ of 70. The video was shot by Christopher Goldbranson, whose footage of Stone was shown in Thursday's dramatic January 6th hearing. Stone was shown to say, "I say F the vote, let's get right to the violence." The clip in which Stone rants about Ivanka and Kushner was selected but not shown by the committee. First reported by the Daily Beast, it shows Stone on the phone in the back of a car on a highway, visibly shaking with anger. So he says, Jared Kushner has an IQ of 70. He's coming to Miami. We will eject him from Miami very quickly. He will be leaving very quickly, very quickly. Like Donald Trump, Kushner and Ivanka Trump moved to Florida after their time in Washington, rather than back to New York. Stone continued, he has 100 security guards. I will have 5,000 security guards. You want to fight? Let's go fight. F you. Goldbranson, the Beast, said there was no doubt who Stone was talking about. Stone is a strategist, author, and self-confessed dirty trickster. He has long been associated with Donald Trump through the businessman's many flirtations with politics, and especially since his election win in 2016. In 2019, Stone was indicted during the investigation of Russian election interference and links between Trump and Moscow. Stone was convicted on 7 counts of lying to Congress, obstruction of justice, and witness tampering. The charges related to his links to Trump's campaign and to WikiLeaks, which released Democratic Party emails obtained by Russian hackers on the same day Trump was shown to have bragged about assaulting women. Stone was sentenced to 40 months in prison. In December 2020, Trump granted him clemency. Goldbranson told the Beast the clip of Stone ranting on his phone was from January 2021, the day of Joe Biden's inauguration. Stone's activity around the Capitol attacks and links to Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys, far-right groups involved in the riot, have been scrutinized by the January 6th committee. Stone appeared in the front of investigations, but invoked his Fifth Amendment right about self-incrimination. So Goldbranson told the Beast, Roger Stone has been holding out for a pardon till the very last minute. He has first written up a memo with a plan about encouraging Trump to pardon the lawmakers who voted against certifying Biden's win, and Roger Stone and some of his clients. The filmmaker said Stone reduced his wish list to pardons for himself and Bernie Kennett, who's a close associate, and was very upset when no pardon came. Aside from Donald Trump, Stone also held Jared Kushner responsible as being the guy who was the point man on the pardon. So he's angry at Jared, I guess, because Jared didn't come through and get him that pardon. The Beast has also reported that Goldbranson recorded Matt Gaetz, the Republican congressman from Florida, telling Stone, the boss still has a very favorable view of you. Stone said, I'll go down hard, though I'll fight it right to the bitter end. Gaetz said, yeah, I don't think you're going to go down at all at the end of the day. Goldbranson's documentary, A Storm Foretold, has been extensively trailed and examined, but it's not yet released. So that was October 2020. So I'll put the link to that article in the description box below. But interestingly enough, I just read this article like 5 minutes before I started. I mean, I just found it 5 minutes before I decided to start filming this video. I asked the guides for the cards last night. So I thought last night he had been pardoned, so I was a little confused about the reading. But now it's a lot more clear because he has not been pardoned. Okay. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot by Sarah Marchetti for the reading, and then we have an oracle card from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck by Tony Carmen Salerno, or is it Salerno? Sacred Earth Oracle. Let's get started. So surprise, surprise, what is a subject card? Like for all these guys and gals involved in the Republican Party, the devil. And yes, this is so obvious for Roger Stone, who reminds me of the Joker character in Batman. He would be perfect, doesn't have to even put on any makeup. He is that character. And his involvement with Trump and his worship of Nixon and wanting to, bring it all down, he's in it, and he's in your face about it. Above is the King of Wands, and so this is Roger Stone feeling absolutely entitled to his position in destroying our democracy and other democracies. He is fully embracing a libertarian stance, a total free action without any regulation. No laws will apply to him. He loves being in control, and he loves being able to manipulate other people and destroy their lives, according to the card. And there's an absolute entitlement to do so. And he wants to be a force to be reckoned with. He's out front about that. So there's no hidden agenda here for Roger Stone. So in the past, yes, this is his involvement, as was spoken in the article, with the January 6th attack on the Capitol in a very integral way. He's at the core and the center of it, gathering the Proud Boys, the One Percenters, the Oath Keepers. He has the Proud Boys as his security guards, and he's playing the coordinator, with Steve Bannon and Michael Flynn, and he likes he likes being an outlaw. So bringing in the Proud Boys and those other extremist groups, that really would be like a key element of what he was focusing on. He's still in this situation where he's gleefully, though, jumping out of this tower, like, yeah, bring it on. In the position underneath, which is motivation, yes, 5 of Swords. You want violence? I'll give you violence. You have 1,000 security guards? I'll bring 5,000. Let's do this thing. Let's go down fighting. That's a perfect card also for Roger Stone. Still in this stance and looking for any opportunity to succeed, continue the coup, continue this revolution or this insurrection. In the near future, this is Roger Stone continuing to go on this attack and possibly being behind attacks of violence, coordinating them, funding them, making sure they happen. And this is his way, and this is continuing what we were reading about. But this is also going to manifest somehow in the future that we become aware of. He's galloping off here on the attack. And he's not just attacking like the American government or Biden. He's also attacking anybody who gets in his way. And you can see how angry he was at Ivanka and Jared Kushner for not getting him that pardon. And this is just his personality. But this is going to erupt somehow and be brought to the public attention. So the clarifying card is the Four of Pentacles. And so my guides say this is about incredible greed and absolute entitlement. It's all mine, and what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine, and I have every right to go after it in any way I want. It's a Machiavellian, and I'm going to keep it. And I think this is all, my guides say this is also about him getting funded through covert means, Russia, Saudi Arabia, etc., however he can, and any grifting he can do. Because he's really trying to, he's trying to accumulate a fortune. That's what I was going to say. But this other thought struck my mind, which is the generals in Hitler's Nazi party who collected stolen art, from the Jews, and any place they invaded, they would exploit and steal treasures, and they just felt that this is theirs, so they have absolute right to take whatever belongs to other people, other countries, other nations, especially the Jews, because to the Nazis the Jews were subhuman. They were dead meat anyway, so why waste what they had? Give it to me. Bring it to my museum or to my art gallery or to my safe. But that's his the mode that he's always in, behind the scenes, and what the grifting, the acquisition of power and the acquisition of money. So the outcome, I asked for more than one card. They gave me initially the outcome card that the guides showed me was death. So I said, can I have a clarification on that? And the guides gave me the Ten of Swords, which is to me just a compounding of this card, which is not necessarily physical death, but at a resounding end. It's a final, a finality. It's going no further, and often to me this card means being brought down by your own deeds. Live by the sword, die by the sword, and the guides would agree with that. And then I asked about Jack Smith, and so the guide said he has an eagle eye on Roger Stone. We think that Roger Stone is just kind of out there, free agent, but he's being watched. Jack Smith he's getting ready to indict Roger Stone on his activity and involvement in the January 6th coup. So that's what had me confused, because I thought, hasn't Trump pardoned him on that? But no, he has not been pardoned on January 6th. So, Jack Smith, he's going to get everybody, and Roger Stone is certainly a big fish in that. So that is my reading on Roger Stone. What a character. It's such a vile man, though, in my opinion. I think it's a lot of people's opinions. Well, he is. He wants to be seen as a vile man. I don't think I'm tarnishing his name as what he wants to be perceived of as. Okay, let me know what you think about the reading in the comments. I'd love to hear stories or any added information, or if I've gotten anything wrong. So the oracle card, as we shift over to that portion of the video, is Center. So this is the English spelling, and I believe the French spelling also of center. So this author of these cards is using English. Center. Earthly meaning. Do not confuse selfishness with self-centering. Bring your well-being, your values, your future, and your loves to the center of your world. Break the hold of objects, habits, or relationships that insist you revolve around their needs and demands. Being centered makes you stronger and more balanced, and disturbances are less likely to knock you off your course. Extend your positive sphere of influence. Spiritual meaning. Let go of fixed expectations and time frames. Try to be patient, flexible, adaptable, and open-minded. You are well on the way to achieving your heart's desires. An invisible force gently pushes and pulls you towards your center. Let go and let it flow. It has been a long journey, but the destination is so much closer than you think. Center. Oh, I say I'm all shiny here. It's very humid, so I'm humid. Sorry about that. Makeup? Okay. You guys, I just want to remind you I'm available for personal readings. I read on past lives, anything in the present. I am a medium, and I love to introduce you to your guardian angels. My information is in the description box below and at the end of the musical interlude that is coming up. I hope you stick around for that. If you have not already, please like, subscribe, and share. It means a lot to me. It keeps my channel alive. And I will be back next week. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.